All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I will be taking you guys through my 5 biggest tips on how to balance both the gym as well as other things going on in your daily life. So that could be school, that could be work, that could be other hobbies. So pretty much just being able to balance everything that's going on. So I'll share my 5 tips because as athletes, people are just generally interested in staying fit, bodybuilders, etc. Working out's going to take time. Realistically, it's going to take time out of your day. So I'm sharing my hopefully helpful tips for you guys on how to manage that time, how to plan out your day a little better, and really just balance everything going on. So if that's something you guys are interested in, make sure you follow along. And also, if you have not already, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button to keep up with this channel and everything else that's coming soon. All right, let's get right into it with tip number 1, which is waking up earlier. And I'm not asking you guys to wake up at the crack of dawn, right? But say you wake up at 8 o'clock right now, try waking up an hour earlier at like 7 o'clock. If you wake up at 7 o'clock, try waking up at 6 o'clock. Just adding an extra hour to your morning is super beneficial. Personally, I find that, when I wake up early, my energy levels are actually better throughout the day than they are when I wake up later. I personally like to hit the gym in the morning as well as do some of my deep focus work, which has really led to me feeling more productive throughout the whole day, as well as just maximizing, more hours throughout the day to get more stuff done, right? So that's my biggest tip, is really just waking up early and starting your day off right and maximizing your time for the day. It's still very important to make sure that you're getting the correct sleep, so 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep as well. Don't just start waking up early but only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. That's not very helpful. So make sure that you're still prioritizing sleep, but you're just maybe changing up your sleeping schedule a little bit, right? So instead of going to bed at midnight, maybe you're going to bed at 10 and waking up at 6. So you're still getting 8 hours of sleep, and then you're still waking up early. Start your day off right and really maximize your day. Tip number 2 is getting into routine. And this is super beneficial because it helps form habits and form consistency in your life. And I'm not saying that you need to be super structured where you're breaking down every second or minute of your day, but it is nice to have some sort of structure in your life and create some sort of routine, right? So I'm saying plan out your days, your weeks, even your months, right? Just planning ahead is super important, as well as prioritizing tasks. Personally, I like to create to-do lists, and I also find that super rewarding once I do complete all the tasks that needed to get done. Super rewarding crossing those items off. I also update my calendar, block off time in my calendar to make sure I get to do the things that I want in my day-to-day life, right? So working out, and then sometimes it's not even like what I want to do, it's what I need to do. So that could be homework, that could be studying, that could be work, just having that sense of structure in your life and getting into routine so you're staying consistent with things, super important. Tip number 3 is dividing up things that you need to get done versus things that you want to get done. So personally for me, things that I need to get done include things like working out, eating, homework, studying, work. Those are things that are super important and are sometimes on a tight timeline or just need to absolutely be done, right? Things that I want to be done on a day-to-day basis might include scrolling through social media, reading a book, maybe watching an episode of something, right? These are things that I would still enjoy to incorporate in my life, but they don't have to be done necessarily on that specific day. They can also be done, maybe during the weekend when you have a little bit more free time, right? So it's important to just delegate those tasks, stay on top of things, and find that balance, because you don't want to burn out or overwork on some of those things that you need to get done. So delegate those throughout the week, so then you can also find time to do the things that you want and do things that you enjoy. Tip number 4 is to meditate and find time with God. So first, on the meditation side of things, I think it's super important to find time just with yourself alone and build your mind. life can be kind of crazy at times, and it's nice to take a step back and really just focus on your breathing, focus on building your mind. You know, there's so many studies and research done on meditation that helps reduce anxiety, helps reduce stress, boost mood, boost energy, boost focus, all these great things. So meditation is super valuable in my life, as well as my faith to God. I like to pray every single day. I like to go to church, so I do prioritize, him in my life as well. And it's super encouraging knowing that he's walking along my side through my whole journey as well. Finally, tip number 5, and that is to be just a little bit easier on yourself. And I know it's super important to really, work hard, to grind things out, to, get out of your comfort zone, but it's also important to stop and smell the roses sometimes, right? Give yourself a pat on the back for all the great things that you're doing. You are taking the right steps to achieve your goals. You're, taking the right steps to achieve your fitness goals, to graduate college, to land your dream job, right? You're doing all these great things, and sometimes we just need that daily reminder of, the great things that we're doing, right? So yeah, those are my 5 tips. I'll end with this. If you guys have some tips on how you guys balance your day-to-day lives, I'd love to hear them. So please leave a comment below, like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Please subscribe if you guys have not already. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.